Good evening, everyone. It is March 26th over here on the Pacific Coast, just turned to the 27th on the East Coast. You watched that last video. What I was saying was I was looking for a rally to happen, and we are getting that rally so far during Globex. Not a lot of interest below yesterday's high of the day, that Friday high of the day, and instead we are just climbing on up. We have tagged the first standard deviation of the RTH weekly VWAP at 40.26. The high of the overnight just about 6 ticks above that. So we can see that we've tagged that first standard deviation of VWAP, came down a little below VWAP, intraday VWAP, and have accumulated a position, and once again trying to push upwards. Now, for tomorrow, I want to make a couple notes. One is that we closed Friday, I think about 1 or 2 standard deviations above VWAP, above intraday VWAP. So to me, that indicates people were quite offside. We also closed outside of 95% value area high. So in other words, we closed well outside the trading range. The high of the day was 4,003.5, and we did not spend much time around that 4,000 number. Spent the majority of the day below that 3970-ish area. So to me, you've got a lot of people offside, and this is what's causing some of this bidding that we're seeing now. Overall, again, I said that I'm looking for us to break the high of the month sometime this week. So I'm a little bit hesitant on the short side, and I'm also a little bit careful coming into Monday on where exactly I want to see us find a bid. So as of now, this is how I have it. I'm interested in getting long at that gap close, the 4 p.m. close, 4,002 half. Below there, I'm interested in getting short for a move essentially down to kind of this 85 or 75 area. Maybe I'll go ahead and put before VA tested. So in other words, I just want to hit this before we test intraday Friday's value area high. So I believe that number was something like 85 or so. Let's check right here. Yeah, 84 half. So I want to be short 97s before we get to there. So it's sort of riding the momentum. If we gap up, fail to hold the gap, riding that momentum downwards into the 84 number. I'm not sure where exactly we're going to catch a bid. I would not be surprised if we caught it at 89, 85. I will be waiting for last week's point of control at 75 half. I'll also be bid at 67. I think below there it starts to get messier back inside this Friday balance, when in reality we should be holding this 65 to 75 area and allowing for further moves upwards. Now, as of now, I have written that I want to be short 29s and 31s. However, this may change. I also may change that to being short at 33s. I'm not too sure just yet. So I need to see how the overnight plays out a bit more. I'm hoping that we test this sort of area, we get an idea as to the order flow around there. Above there, I'm not looking to get short until we're above actually this the majority of this Wednesday pre-FOMC session. I want to be short up at 54s, maybe 52s, 64s, and then I have these old levels and numbers from I think March 6th was the day. March 6th, that Monday session. So a point of control is distributive point of control at 75.75, I believe, and then 78 and 81's the levels that I want to hit after we get a high of the day run of this distribution, and then coming back inside to get that move back towards something like 65 or so. Above there, I doubt that we're going to be trading these numbers, so I don't think they're relevant. That's how I'm looking to trade this. I want to be long down to about 67, and above there I want to be short to about 81. I'm not interested in playing outside of this. I think if we start to lose this 67 bid, it's just a bit too much sell pressure for me. I would usually be bid somewhere around those 39.40s again, maybe 47 half, 45, 43, 3/4. I don't really know though. We shouldn't, in a bull case scenario, we really shouldn't be testing the 39, really sub 39.60 tomorrow. Once we balanced for so long, and again, this was not the first time in this area. This was Friday we tagged it, Thursday we tagged it, Monday we tagged it. That's the third time in this area, this 39.50-ish area. I don't want to see us getting back inside this balance. I think that's poor. I think you likely lose all this, and then you have a liquidation scenario where everyone who got long Monday, Thursday, Friday, everyone who's long here, they start to liquidate. You move down and towards this 3,900, if not lower towards 3,880-ish. And really, after having 40.30 almost as an overnight high, I'm not looking to play a move 130 points lower. So that's how I'm looking to trade this. Hope that makes sense. Kind of a short video, but just looking to be long, sort of the highs of their little balance zone from Friday. Of course, this 39.65 to 75 area has been important for a month or so now. I don't know how long. Above there, looking to get short if we fail to hold the gap, and then long at the gap close short somewhere around these 40.30s. That might change. I might very well get rid of that. And let me tell you why I might get rid of that. Because this sell, this ramp on Thursday was just short covering, right? We had this heavy sell on Wednesday. All of the Wednesday overnight was unable to tag this Wednesday low. We get short covering. The delta is not rising very much during this time. And then we get to the prior distributive point of control at 40.38.5 from this Wednesday pre-FOMC action. We tag that prior distributive point of control at 38s. And then we have a little bit more distribution, and then we sold off. So you're not tagging it like when I was looking to get short 38s that first session on Thursday, that first session tagging that prior distribution, that was different. You're now looking to tag the second distribution off that original distribution at 38s. You know, the original one at 38s, that sold off nicely. You know, the second one that comes on Thursday, and now you'd be looking for a third one off on Monday if we get it tomorrow. So really, I think I might be very hesitant with these. They very well may be deleted in the morning. But anyway, hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. Trade safe, you guys. And there will be an update to this pre-market to Twitter, per usual. Have a great night. See you guys later.